intro. So Allie, 2 years ago you graduated from high school.
Yes.
And once you received a diploma, what were you thinking about?
I was thinking about how much fun I was going to have at Western and how I was going to be a teacher someday, and just looking forward to that.
So you want to be a teacher?
Yeah.
So how that thought process come about?
Well, I've kind of always wanted to be a teacher, and I've known that since kind of like ninth grade, just because I love working with kids, teenagers, and I just love teaching people things and being there for people, and I want to be an English teacher because lots of people don't like English, and they think it's really annoying, and it's all about writing papers, so I really want to show them that there's a lot more to it than that.
Now, did you have any experience working with students younger than you before that? Or?
No, I actually still haven't had any.
So
I've babysat kids, but I haven't had experience teaching kids.
And what age group do you think you want to teach?
Probably grades 9 through 12.
Now, did you have any good English teachers that made you want to teach that age, or is it just the age that came to you?
It was actually teachers that made me want to teach that age because they weren't very good, in my opinion. Because in 12th grade, I had a teacher, and all we did was read a book and then answer questions on it. But I didn't learn anything except how to fish out an answer from a book. And I feel like I didn't know what the objective of the class was. So I would like to teach my kids something more valuable than that.
And do you have any thought process of how you're going to run your class? Years down the line? I know it's a pretty far off question.
That's pretty far. I would like to just have a good relationship with my students and really have my objective being that they take an interest in English. And it doesn't have to be their favorite, because some people like math or science or history better, and I don't want to make everyone feel in love with English, but yeah. I want them to not hate it so much. Is my goal.
That's really cool. I want to teach too. I think teaching profession is a really good profession to get into. So I'm stoked that you want to be a teacher. You also said when you graduated, you were really excited about Western. So how did you come to Western even come about in the first place?
Well, I knew that I wanted to stay in state, and I also was just really interested in Woodring, their education program, because I've heard of so many people graduating from Western in the education program. So it was just really appealing to me, and I didn't want to go too far from home, so Western was perfect.
And did you have any feedback from anyone in your family about Western, or the college experience in general?
Not too much. My mom went to college just for a few years, and my dad went for a few years too, but it was mostly just, they were saying just you gotta kind of jump into it with, jump into it with 2 feet kind of thing, and just experience it for yourself.
So did you have any friends from home come up with you to Western?
Actually, there's
Okay, Brian.
Daniel.
Yeah. So tell me what's going on in your life right now. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind?
Yeah.
Lots on my mind.
Okay.
I'm excited that the week's finally over with.
I know, it's Friday.
Yeah. I have no classes on Friday, so that's really.
Oh man,
that's
I wish
really
I
cool.
did that.
Yeah.
I know. So speaking of classes that you mentioned right now, how are those going this quarter?
I'm really busy.
Really?
Yeah.
How many credits are you in?
I'm signed up for 17 credits right now.
Yeah.
But I have to do a portfolio thing.
Oh, okay.
So I get another credit. So check out, I'm going to get 18 credits for this portal.
Okay.
And so it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I bet. What are you taking?
I just got in Woodring this past quarter.
Oh, nice.
So I'm a first quarter Woodring
student.
Student.
So you were accepted, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah. Really excited.
Yeah.
I called my mom and she was excited and she cried. No, don't cry.
She cried.
Yeah.
Wow.
She cried. Mom, don't cry.
Yeah.
I would have cried. So he was adding to it.
Yeah.
And so she was really proud of me. And
Yeah.
with that, the first 2 courses a sequence.
Okay.
So I have to take 3 like woodwind specific classes.
So like for your major and stuff.
Yeah, for the it's a little confusing because you don't get a major, you get a certificate and an endorsement.
Okay.
And so you pair that up with like with another like academic major.
Nice.
And so taking 3 woodwind classes. One of those classes involves me going to a middle school and being with them the whole day.
Okay.
So that's really fun.
Yeah.
To interact with those
Just be
kids.
like a student teacher.
Yeah. Well, right now I sit and I assist. I don't really teach.
Okay. So you're like shadowing another teacher.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I have responsibilities and stuff. And it was really cool. I brought lunch to class with him. And I was like,
yeah, I remember in like middle school you had that you were a king.
Yeah, you're a king, and like I have them as much. Like every day, I only got them on like field trips.
Yeah.
So I was really stoked to have a field trip.
Nice.
Like, I was gonna have lunchable.
What else? I mean, like what other classes?
So I'm taking 3 woodwind classes, and I'm taking the RA class.
Oh, how was your RA class?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I have this kid named Daniel in my class.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he's pretty good. You look real. You guys look really alike.
Yeah, nice.
That's really cool.
Actually, I'm taking this RA class too. I know like this buddy named Bryan that I'm doing a podcast.
No way.
You look a lot like him
No
too.
way,
Yeah,
dude. Actually, I'm a twin.
Oh, dude,
Actually,
I'm
I'm a twin.
yeah.
So,
Anyway, so you said you were in woodwind, so I'm guessing your major is somewhere in like education, right?
Yeah.
Hey Daniel, how you doing?
I'm good, Allie.
Good.
How about you?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Not doing too bad. So, how's your day been going?
Oh, I only had 1 class today because it's
Really?
Friday. Yeah, it's my discussion class. I got to form my own business, and yeah, that was good.
Cool.
Yeah, we
Wow.
actually got voted the best business most likely to succeed in that class.
No way.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Is that your major then?
Yeah, I'm a business major.
Okay.
More accounting.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes, I'm
Awesome.
an accounting major.
Did you know you wanted to do that last year too, or?
Actually, yes. Yes and no, actually. I actually came here thinking that I would teach.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I would be an education major, be a teacher in high school. And then I did not want to do that after a quarter because, I don't know, I just, like, business, I mean, if you make a mistake, I mean, you lose a ton of money, but, like, that's fine. I mean, that's fixable if you just make the money back. But teaching, it seems like if you mess up on a kid, it's like, it could kind of have, you can't really fix that. And also when you do that mess up, it seems like that kind of snowballs. Like if you teach the kid wrong thing, and maybe he'll have his own kids and he'll teach him that, and then it'll kind of get passed down.
Yeah.
And you'll make a generation of mistakes by your own mistakes. So I didn't want to do teaching, and I thought my second major, which I looked at in high school, was accounting. I was really good in accounting in high school and everywhere. I was like, oh my god, I did like the Future Business Leader of America club and stuff, and people were like, yeah, you're really good in accounting. I was like, why not? It makes good money and it's not impossible. So
is it something you enjoy then too?
I don't enjoy just like crunching numbers. I don't think anybody does. I mean, like when you're a teacher, you don't become a teacher because like you like grading papers.
Right.
Like nobody does it. Like same with accounting, I didn't want to, just like crunch numbers. I like the concept of accounting as in like you do measure how like your resources are like flowing, and it's like the language of business. It's just like the most basic form of like how the resources are being moved and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I picked accounting.
Alright, awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. How do you enjoy your business classes so far? Are they getting tougher now that you're a sophomore? Or?
I gotta say, like school-wise, I don't know. I hear a lot from my friends in UW, and they're taking like physics and stuff, and they're always like, oh my god, I have like no time to like even eat. I have to study all the time. And I feel kind of bad because I feel like I'm not like that. My classes are usually kind of lenient because it's business. And I have honestly, I have free time. And grade-wise, I'm doing really well. And just like, oh, well, I mean, like, I didn't apply myself that much and I got a really good grade. So it's like, where am I supposed to
Great.
be? Yeah, no.
So how's that compared to like classes last year?
Last year, I had some chemistry classes for GUR, and those were actually.
I've heard those are really tough.
Yeah, and I had some thought maybe I'll go into pre-med, and I was just like, okay, after this, like I got a B, and I was like, all right, for like medical school, I'm guessing you have to have like straight A's, and I was like, maybe this